Okay, so is this one of those things where you want me to actively listen? You just want to rant and get it all out there in the ether, or do you want me to actually provide you advice slash devil's advocate points? What are we feeling about this right now? Because all three are fine. And I'm going to do this because whenever you choose that option, I'm going to ask again, are you absolutely positive that's the case? Because I want guarantee that I won't get a verbal beatdown if I provide you with some things that you don't necessarily want to hear, but they are my opinion. Okay, cool. Good to know. I mean, how long has it been, though? Yeah, a long time. And your mom has been on her own for a very long time. And so, don't you think that it's at least worth meeting the guy, feeling him out, seeing if you truly do think that he is this demon that should be expunged from her life completely, or maybe he potentially surprises you and he's actually a solid, alright dude, you know? Are you insinuating that your mom has bad taste? Okay, alright. Well, good to know. Good to know. But, she raised you and Tyler practically by herself. That's like, and now, you're both out of the house. She doesn't have those responsibilities anymore. Naturally, she's probably going to start seeing other people or looking for other ways to occupy her time, and dates are those ways. She's not out of her. I am strictly talking age-wise. I am not talking about your mother in any shape or fashion in that way. She is still technically in her prime physically. She's in her 40s. Maybe she wants to find someone to occupy her time with other than work now that there's such a free slot. I'm not trying to make this easier because I'm not just going to just agree with you if it's something I don't necessarily super agree with you on. I'm not saying you're not valid. Your feelings come from an immense connection to and protection of your mom. And that is totally, completely valid. And I appreciate that. It's one of the things that I love the most about you. The fact that you are so protective of the people that you truly love. I know I have benefited from that on multiple separate occasions. But if you go and you show up and this dude is as bad as you think he is, then you can tell your mom, because she will listen to you and know that you went into it with a relatively objective viewpoint. But if you go to the dinner and you don't even give him a chance and you still feel a negative way about him, she's not going to hear you out necessarily, because, it was very clear that you weren't there for the right reasons. Does that make sense? I know it's not necessarily easy to hear or good to hear or something you want to hear, but as long as it makes logical sense in your head, then I know that it's somewhat getting through to you. And that's the only thing I want at this moment in time. Me? Probably hop on 2K with the boys. It's exhausting. You don't really want to hear about it, I don't think. So, the NBA is a league for basketball, right? We have our own league, and it's online, and we play each other, and at the end of the season, someone wins, and then when that person wins, we each have to take that person out for a meal one time during the span of the next season, which usually takes a couple months. So that guy gets like 15 free meals. And I am currently in first place in our league, so you, my dearest love of my life, may potentially be looking forward to a heaping platter of leftovers coming up here soon. Well, I have a trouble eating a whole sandwich as opposed to just, going for the half and then saving the next half. But I know if I do that at a restaurant and I bring the other half home, it'll be gobbled up before I can even get my whole body in the door. That's not a bad thing. I love that you love food. I just wish you didn't love my food as much. I'm just teasing you. I'm joking. So when do you think you're going to get home? Well, I was just thinking, maybe, hypothetically, potentially, perhaps, perchance, mayhap, if you get home early enough, we could get a little lucky or something. I know. It's just been a while, and we've both been like so active and relatively busy. Not as busy as we once were, but we still don't have as much time set apart for ourselves. Even weekends are getting busier, so I don't know. I thought it could maybe be a time to slot that in, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Well, that's all I can really ask for, right? I'm never going to push you to do anything, so thinking about it is the best. Yeah, no. Fine, I guess. I don't know. I've just been feeling a little bit uninspired. The videos, they're still doing good, but I'm not really putting as much effort or passion into them, and I don't know, it's kind of getting a little bit stale for me, hypothetically. Like, I love doing it, and I love what I do, but I feel like sometimes I want to expand a little bit more than I actually have, And this was supposed to be a little therapy session for you, and now you're letting me. This is why I love you more than the green grass on the earth, which is not something I particularly love very much, so that's a horrible analogy. I do love grass, but it's not like, if I've listed top 10 things I love, grass is not on that list. I love you more than Wingstop. I know, a big commitment to make there, but it's true. It's true. If I could, choose you or Wingstop to survive the next day, I would eat a 20-piece of Louisiana Rub and Atomic, and that's it. And I would say goodbye to Wingstop. Yeah, but not before I get the last 20-piece in. No, I couldn't let that happen. All right, do you want a drum roll or what? You're ridiculous. Yeah, okay. Oh my God, Dad, I love that top on you. Yes, I remember that is from... Yeah, the story. That's what it's from. Yeah. You look amazing. You look so good. Hey, are those new jeans? Wow, yeah, for sure. I like how blue, you can kind of tell a lot of your jeans are worn out in a good way. They look stylish, but these are like super blue. Yeah, no, I definitely. I have tragic news for you. You can't wear that. Nah, no, you can't wear it. Yeah, of course you look amazing in it. Unfortunately, you can't wear that. Not gonna work. And it's a shame too. It's a great outfit. It's a wonderful outfit, but for this specific occasion, can't wear it. The reason is because if you go in to meet your mom's new boyfriend for the first time, and you are wearing that, I don't care the age difference. I don't care how weird it could hypothetically be. Yeah, he's switching over immediately. You can't bring a dump truck into a household at a dinner and then not expect the man to immediately gravitate to it, especially when it is that prominent. God, I sound so, that's one of the craziest things I said. It was meant to be like an innocent compliment of how great your butt looks in those jeans, and I made it weird, and I'm so sorry I did that. Please forgive me. Okay, thank you. You got what I was trying to say. Good, because but you that last part now, not obviously not, but his eyes are going to be on you all night. Yeah, I hate to say it. So, if you want your mom to have any chance at happiness with this guy, you got to change into jeans that are less highlighting of your voluptuous, curvaceous figure. And I don't make the rules. I just inform people of them. No, in all seriousness, you look really good. And if you want, actually, this is perfect. Hey, you want to make sure that that dude's not a scumbag, not good enough for your mom? Wear those jeans. You'll figure out pretty fast if he has actual feelings for her or not. So that is, I guess, a roundabout way that could work out for you, hypothetically. If you sat me down in front of a computer right now, mind you, I haven't written like an academic essay in 5 years now. You sat me down in front of a computer, I could type up at least a 10 word? Yeah, at least 10 words. I think I could do 10 words. No, at least a 10-page essay on how amazing your ass looks in those jeans. With full MLA citation, works cited, the whole page, in quotations that are citations as well, and then in sentence citations for those. And I would get an A. I don't think I've ever gotten an A in an essay in my entire life, and 100%. I could just, the words I have to say that are simply cannot escape my mouth due to how the lewd nature of them is ridiculous. You wouldn't want to hear it. Because if you did hear it, you would be staying here. You wouldn't even have to worry about investigating whether your mom's boyfriend is a scuzzbag, because you'd be here in bed with me. And we both know that can't happen because you have an investigation to conduct. And I would never get in the way of law enforcement. Hey, cab. Yeah, I am rambling because otherwise my mouth will be in another place, and it'll be attached there, and it won't go anywhere. So I'll be going to dinner with you, and I don't think you necessarily want that, especially with a pair of lips attached to you to a certain place. So that would be awkward for everybody. So you might as well head out. Yeah. But for the record, that comment I made about after you get home, please text me because I will need to prepare for putting you through the couch. Maybe, we're on the 4th floor. Couch isn't enough. The turn down for what video? When they jump and then they go through all of the directed by the guys who did Everything Everywhere All at Once, where they go through all of the layers of the apartment. That is going to be how bad I lay you down. And yeah. So just prepare for that on your way back. Cool. Handshake? Because if I do anything more than a handshake in an affectionate way, the music video starts now, if you get what I'm saying. So hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back until you do. Yeah, I love you too, baby. Good luck, and I really hope this guy doesn't suck. Hey, quick favor. When you're walking to the door, could you do it at about like 50% of the pace that you usually do it at? Just a favor. Just a favor. Cool. I know you can hear me. Yeah, that's fine. Love you. Mwah.